Welcome to our webinar. Thanks for whoever joining in this webinar. So today our topic is AI strategy for your business. Define your organization vision and build a value-driven AI strategy. So let me introduce myself. My name is Rajnish Kumar. I'm the CTO of Vantage Technology. I have total more than 25 year experience in IT. So let's jump on our today topic, AI strategy for your business. So, we we are at the inflection point of the AI, and AI is the AI concept is not the new. The AI concept started in 1950. It was started by the John McCarthy, who published his article. Alan Turing, the who published his article on computing machinery intelligent in 1950, and after the John McCarthy is introduced this concept in Dartmouth conference in 1956. So it's not the new concept. It's already been started a long time back, but we were slow growing from from previous year, but it caught the boost from last couple of year. So if you look for this diagram, we started with the SaaS and explosion of data. So um, anything about the AI, you have to start with the data. Data and AI is a synonyms. Is not the independent. If you have a data, then you can build the AI on top of that. Is now so we have a more data. The data it is coming all different places, whether it is structured data or unstructured data. And now we are into this point. We have to integrate this data with existing system, and then next step is automated flow, and then customer expectation at this point is this one. So we are at the inflection point, and now everybody talking about the AI, and then everybody want to rush to implement the AI their project, and that's what we are discussing today. Is what would be your AI strategy for your organization is. So AI implementation, AI has a different use case. It's not limited to the one organization or one domain. It is spread across a different domain like manufacturing, hospitality, healthcare, academia. I'm just taking one example is suppose that academia. Academia is suppose that in any organization, students are applying their application process, and in old world everything was manual. You have to look into their SAT score, their grade, GPA, and everything, and then you are shortlisting your student. Now, once you implement the AI, so AI will do most of your work, based on their SAT score, based on the student GPA, based on all these criteria, they can shortlist some or most of the student or some of the student, and then after that you can work on those student and select the student for your school. Same thing is for hospitality. It's all loyalty, like how you're managing your customer based on their loyalty. You can delegate some of the tasks to AI system, and they will shortlist who is more loyal for your organization, and based on that one you can provide the more benefit to your loyal customer. Same thing in manufacturing, you can automate your whole process based on the AI. Healthcare, you can provide the services. Somebody asking some question about related with the health or any medicine recommendation, you can delegate um, those information to AI based on the pre and post existing of their health. So same thing is so now opportunity moment for a strategy and to get AI. Consider how AI enhance operation and drive innovation within your organization is. That's how it's so that it will reduce your workflows. It will enhance your productivity. So many use cases there, and that's why is now everybody talking and discussing about the AI, how they can implement, what would be their strategy for the AI for their organization. So So what is it then now in AI implementation? What is the business challenges over here? So AI implementation bring the complex challenges with AI to the organization. So some of the challenges are like how we can compliance with my data, how we can enable data which is relative with those user. If something complex use case, how we can delegate to the different systems so that they will take care, or how they can delegate to the workflow. So those are the challenges with the AI implementation. Is AI implementation should have a well-defined purpose. So that's why it has to well-defined purpose and plan ensure that adoption of AI align with your broader business goal. Is not like you are exposing anything to the AI and then AI enable for all wrong information to your customer. That is you have to avoid that situation. Is that's what is those are the challenges for the businesses. So, what would be the your AI strategy? So, and also it is aligned with your business value, not like independent is. So, first is AI and strategy is simply plan for integrating AI into your organization to align with the support of business broader goal. Is not like you are only focus or micropic approaches. It has to be implement which help entire your business goal. Is not like only a specific use cases. That's your first step is to implement the AI within your organization. Is so a success AI should be act as a roadmap for this planning. So it's not like I can take any isolated use case and then I implement and I'm done with AI implementation. It's not like that. You have to be draw your whole strategy or roadmap, where you need to start, how can I strategize, and where what goal we need to achieve, not the one goal. Try to achieve like a multiple, which help to your customer. So that's it should be how AI studies should work. So now let's jump into the more into the specific point to identify the AI strategies. So whenever you are defining an AI strategy, it always establish the center of excellence department or around the AI. Why it is necessary? Because you have to be involved all your stakeholder, all advisory board, all your committee, so that they know or they aware like we are implementing AI to our organization. And that's so that if you align with your management, higher management, or your stakeholder, then it is easy to achieve or align your all resources to the one direction, not like spooling all different departments in a different direction, and it will create the friction within your organization. Is so that is the first step whenever you are defining an AI strategy. Is another thing is important part is align your tool, align your vendor. You are creating a list of all your tool vendor partnership and evaluating their experience and reputation. Also, the price is very important for those alignment is because your organization don't want to spend too much money for one to achieve the one goal. It has a broader approach, but it should be aligned with that approach, and also it is within your organization budget. Is so that is a second point is also very important. Like you have to align with vendor so that they are aware like we are going to the AI direction, and it is a smooth transition from one area to the AI area. So that's is an important thing. So these are the two important points whenever you are starting your AI journey within your organization. Is so now once you align your resources, align your stakeholder, now you are creating a vision, which is called the AI vision, so that you can establish a business goal to achieve and get success on that goal. Is so all vision align with business priority and goal. Business has a different priority. Suppose that if you are in the holiday time, you're and you are in a retail business, obvious your first priority is to sell your product this holiday time, because your most of the sale is happening during this time. Is that is very important. If you're trying to implement any thing and it will break your system, it will be greater loss or greater revenue loss within your organization as a retail client. Is some same thing is suppose that is big pandemic is going on, and if you're implementing the big implementation during that time, the healthcare department will get affected if you are implementing the if you are not implementing the proper way for the AI approaches. Same thing is define the most critical business objective. Think about area where AI might have an impact is. Suppose that, and I just took the one example is healthcare, and you are serving to the customer, and then since a lot of query is coming from your patient, make sure that those is well addressed if it is with a proper context. If it is not being addressed, at least it need to be delegated to the respective system so that they will take care. That is a very important is because your whole business in the healthcare is based on those query and then those remedy. So now also is your AI vision is aligned with your AI ambition is, and suppose that your organization want to achieve some of the short term goal you want to achieve, or mid term goal they want to achieve, or long term goal they want to achieve is. So you have to categorize those goal within this bucket, and then you are implement which is a more relevant AI implementation, and AI ambition is aligned with that business short term or mid term or long term goal. Is like suppose that a small start small with the internet pilot project that boost productivity and improve employee satisfaction. That is a short term goal is. So as soon as you implement, you will immediately get those response, and then get the satisfaction your employee and a customer. So same thing is midterm implementation is both a trunky and custom AI solution for the employee and customer that require more often an AI maturity. Suppose that I'm creating a loyalty any application for any service domain or hotel industries that are doing that time. If you are building loyalty, it need little extra time to improve your loyalty base and their use cases. So another thing is like a third point is long term is. Now long term is basically you are going to achieve is a 1 year or 2 year or within a 5 year goal or more than that, so that it align your whole business. Is suppose that I'm opening new domain or new branches to the different country. So it's basically is a long term goal. What are the uh, market I'm going to capture when I'm opening my organization to the different country, and what would be the survey outcome or customer satisfaction level in that country is different compared to different from this country to other country. So you have to be basically define and set up the R&D team and then achieve the long term goal too, so that you can expand your organization across the continent. These are the long term goal. So whenever this is very important point in AI, whenever you are defining the AI strategy, is establishing AI governances. Basically, is if you are working on any of AI thing, is couple of risk is already there, which you, if you're traditional, you're coming from the traditional software background or IT industry, you know some of the risks always be there, and you have to mitigate those risks. So same thing is for the AI governance. So these are the security risk for AI. Is suppose that technical and security risk, data and privacy risk, ethical and safety risk, operational risk, compliance and legal risk. So those are the already is there. You have to work on the mitigation of those risks. That is a very important whenever you are implementing the AI is. So that is you have to be in your checklist. What are the risks and how we are going to mitigate those risks. And if anything is, that's why is in AI side there is a guardrail is there, and most of the risk you can handle from those guardrail. I mean, I cannot say like you can achieve the 100% security secure with the AI or application through guardrail, but you are mitigating those risks through the guardrail within the AI system. So how we can mitigate those risks? So some of the pointers are evaluate all AI risk, which is listed last my slide is, and then technical like I define a categorize risk factor, prioritize risk. you have to prioritize risk. Suppose that if it's high risk is thing, you have to set up the first and the top priority. Fourth one is set up the common risk mitigation strategies, and then fifth is improve your governance practices. So security, how technical and security risk you can mitigate, like how I explained in my previous slide, is technical and security. Suppose that you have a risk, you evaluated and you find that there is a technical and security risk is there. So you can define the policy and protocol for data and within your organization, so that you are following that protocol and security policies. Same thing is data and privacy risk is. So you are controlling your access, who is accessing your data, how they are accessing, and what other their role is under that accessing data. That is very important whenever you are working on the data and privacy risk. Is also suppose that you are working in the healthcare, or if you are working on the fintech. There is a different compliances associated with all those data. Is you have to follow those compliances along with those data risk. So, and also some of things is ethical and safety risk, which I mentioned in my previous here's my slide is over here. Ethical and safety risk is, so basically is what is a safety and ethical risk is. Basically is you have to be responsible for the any AI principle is use policy which is around your ethic of or your or your employee, how they are using any bias AI. You have to mitigate those things, bias of those data. That is also you have to reduce those biasness of your data. You have to also define the model benchmarking is. That is also very important. Another thing is model transparency, such as explanatory and citation. So you can reduce those risks through the ethical and safety. Also, if you're building any AI, that is also you have to build the feedback mechanism, so that any error or any anomaly you are finding within your AI model, you can rectify through the feedback of that model is. Same thing is operational. Operation is basically is you have to always assess your risk, so that you can manage those risk assess management, incidents response, change management. Anything is changing, you have to take care of that one. Is those are the things you need to be managed through your AI strategies, or you have to be defined within AI strategies. So next slide, how identify use cases. So now once this setup, there's risk, you mitigating those risks. This is a step you followed. Now it's coming to the what would be my use cases. How I can pick my use case for my organization. Which use case is better for my organization is. Suppose that I'm implementing the first time. Is always the challenge. You have to figure out, or you have to find it. What is my first use case for my AI? So AI has the power to transform all areas of enterprising, including sales, service, marketing, legal, human resources, finance, information technology, product development, operation, and more. So basically, currently AI is touching across your organization, across your domain, and across your workflow. And that is the challenges. That's why you have to define the AI use cases. But for your AI program to succeed, you need to choose the right use case for your business. That is very important. If you are failure very early of your AI strategy or AI journey, then your stakeholder or your hiring management will always be questioned about the AI implementation is. So you to find the right use case are to one that align with your organization goal and deliver actual value, not like a hypothetical value. You are doing the POC, but that align with your business goal is not any random use case you can start implementing. You just pick those POC use case which is relevant to the existing your business, and then you can show how we are improving your flow, improving your performance or your work efficiency. That is very important whenever you're choosing any AI use cases. So these are the way you can identify the use cases, how you can identify these use cases. So first, our point is internal crowdsourcing. Is what does it mean? Is internal crowdsourcing is basically is you are sending as use case different list of use case which is more relevant to your business, or whoever using your whoever you whatever the application using your customer is. So you can set up the one survey kind of internal your team within your team or within your organization, so that everybody can vote it and encourage employee to experiment and submit their suggestion is based on those surveys. Same thing is like a second point is business process review is. So you have to be in-depth analysis of those survey on those process, and identify the where is the pain point of that process is. Some of the pain point is like your response is getting very slow. I'm sending that request, but response is coming very slow based on the different flow. Suppose that insurance, I'm taking one use case for insurance domain is when you're submitting any of your claim, it is validating to the different department, like your like what is your flow is based on that one. It is taking response time is taking longer, so you can automate those claim process within the organization to interacting with the different system. Like suppose that is car insurance, so you have to go to the automotive department if it's a car insurance, or if it's a finance department, if it's any credit rating is industry is going. So this all process is taking longer time to get approved claim for the any insurance company. So there you can review that process. If it's a work for your business requirement, then you can implement that. You can identify those use cases. Third one is user researches. User research basically is involve the user research team. It could be the internal or external. It is not necessary that you have to be use it the specific any of those things, and get the different use case real problem for the user, and based on that one you can prioritize those for your AI implementation use case. Same thing is fourth one is data analysis. Involve the data expert to evaluate the pattern and work their data magic to find the idea of AI use cases. Because as I explained my previous slide is AI is always come along with the data. AI never be independent. AI plus data is synonyms for each other. And that's why you have to always go back to your data and find it what would be the best use case for your organization is. That is the important point is. And now go to the market trend and researches. The lot of paper is available for AI right now, and trend is you have to follow that trend. Suppose that latest AI model is coming, or any research is coming on the AI side, or what is the research, or your trend is what is the market trend is saying is. Based on that one, you can identify those use cases for your organization for the AI implementation. Now, build prioritized AI backlog. Business value is implementation matrices. So if you look for this diagram I created to understand which one is best use case for your AI implementation is quick win. Quick win is basically use cases, and if you look for in the top right over here, why it is very important is because it is enabling your use case, as well as it is taking less time, and your financially is less money it is taking, so that you can convince your stakeholder for AI implementation is once. And also is very important is this whatever your use case you are using, make sure that it is reusable, so that you can use this model or this flow for the next your AI project is. That is very important is. If you look for the this should be your first priority to win, and then you will enable the stream process as well as reusable component through the AI service agent is. And now you can go to the low hanging fruit is. Once this is everybody's happy with this implementation, and now you create the couple of reusable component over here. Now you can go with the low hanging fruit is. And there you can enable the sentiment analysis and product recommendation. This is a low hanging fruit, and then you go with the ones you create the in your catalog the couple of reusable component is there. Then now you can go the big bet. Why big bet is important is basically now you have a more component, reusable component is there. Now for big bet it will take the lesser time and lesser money, and then you can show that usability of to the your stakeholder is, and also you will gain the maximum efficiency from the your use cases. And now last point is money pit is you, it is always the dicey area. It is up to you whether you want to implement or not. You based on the use cases how important that one, then you can decide there's a money pit is. This is very important. Uh, don't get trapped within this area is. So it's all based on the your strategy and move forward according to your use cases. That is very important. But go with the first this one, second this one, and third this one, because as much as you are building your AI, you are building your AI reusable component, and then you are using then your next project. That is very important. Is so. What would be the first AI project is? What is which option should you choose first in AI project is? First is size and speed. As I explained my previous slide, Queen. So this is very important, size and speed. So take the like a 3 month, 4 month, or maximum 6 month project, quick implement, get the some reusable component from there, and give the demo to the higher management. They will be happy. If they will be happy, then they will approve the more budget for the next year AI project is. Second is risk and success. Risk and success is they choose these projects that are low risk and high likelihood for the successes. Demonstrate measurable business result will gain more traction of the AI program is. So that is that how you are convincing your stakeholder for the any of AI project is. Third one is fit to org. That is very important is why, because any of AI project, if we are getting out of value for your organization, then your organization will be happy, and they will allocate the more budget for the your next AI project is. So that is a very important is fit your business organization and as well as business use cases. Fourth one is ease of adoption. Suppose that if I will create the very complex application of AI, but is required the multiple integration with the multiple system, and then it's causing a lot of confusion, then probably that project will get impacted for adoption is. So always go with the easy to adopt any project. Suppose that if any project is only integrating with a few your existing application, or you are creating a standalone application, and based on that one you are getting out of more value, that is a perfect use case for your AI project. The next AI project is. Now, fifth one is scalability. That is very important. As I explained, is reusability and scalability is very important for any of your AI project is. If you are able to scale your AI application, suppose that any of your if you are in hospitality business, if you are enabling for loyalty service for your organization through the AI, now I can expand that same services to the your service service customer service side, and then I will get the result. So I can scale your existing application and enable for the different department based on those scalabilities. That is very important, so that you can reuse your code and reuse your workflow for your organization is. And now last but not least is learning opportunity, because every AI is all like how you are implementing, how much you experience in AI is. Learning always be there, whether you are in a novice, whether you are expert. You always be in the path of learning, and it's very important. If you learn more, because every day a new model is coming, new way to implement are coming, and if you're learning, keep learning those things, you can fine tune your application or fine tune your AI project is. That is very important. So those are the point, very important point. You have to be move forward to select the next first AI project is. Now, this is a summarization of whole what I just explained. There is a four pillar of your AI strategies. If you remember this diagram, that will really help you to understand what is AI strategies. First in this journey is vision. You have to be think how I'm going to implement, what are the different achievement, or where I'm going to get the more efficiency for my whole processes. That vision need to be developed whenever you are starting any AIs. Then second point is value. Value is very important, because if you are only building any random AI application and then you are not getting any value out of that, that is absolute for that application is maybe is relevant for today but not tomorrow, then it's always irrelevant and getting a sidetrack for this project is. So second very valid point is value is you have to think about that any of your project, how much value I'm going to get in today or tomorrow is very important is. Third one is risk. Risk, as I explained my previous slide, is risk is always the risk is there. Always work on the mitigation those risks, and each organization is different kind of risk. You have to list out those risks and work on the mitigation of these risks, and based on that one you can evaluate is, or you can strategize your AI adoption based on those risks. And fourth one is adoption is now you're adopting those AI strategy, and whole value of the AI through the adoption is how much easy to adopt my AI journey, whether really relevant for my industry, whether relevant to my workflow, whether relevant to my by money or finance. That is very important, and then you can adopt that technology within your organization is. So one step closer to AI transformation. So this is a very point. Once you are defining your AI strategy, you are happy with your strategy, you discuss with your different stakeholder. Now, this is not the end of your journey. Why? Because every time there is something is changing. So every quarter you have to reevaluate your AI strategy, so that it is on and reprioritize your AI strategy so that you can adopt the change is happening across the world, across the market, or across your organization, or across your team, that you can implement within your AI strategies. That is very important. Technology is also every day some new technology is coming, and then you are adopting those technology, and then you are working on those technology. So every quarter make sure that you are evaluating your AI strategy and align with the current use case or current priorities, and then you can move forward. So this is my end of this webinar is. We are almost this time, and if you have any question, you can send me an email on info@vantage.com, or you can connect me on Twitter or LinkedIn and let me know if you have any question, is if I can help anyway. Thanks who are joining. Thank you very much.